Greetings, traveler.
Alright guys, BeterBabbit is back and he's up to shenanigans straight away. Really cool game. We're gonna dive right in. It is a tier 7 game, right? I know we watch a lot of tier 7 games, but this is also where all the cool stuff happens, and I promise you it'll be worth it. I haven't watched the whole game, but I've watched snippets and it's ludicrous. Okay. We have a Demon Dragon Mech Naga Pirate lobby, which means that we have access to Zarjira and Sanders. That's huge. Beater has a little avatar here. It's amazing. So we took ETC. The ETC convention is to go 3-on-3, yeah. Which is, you know, it's really cool to see this particular shop because this shop is super buyable. You could buy the spell and you could buy the pip, and that would be a solid turn. But because we're playing ETC, the hero power on turn 3 is very powerful. Yeah, we can get Warden. It's very likely just gonna be Warden here, simply because it gives you extra gold, and sometimes you'll hit something crazy like we were talking about, you know, Beater talked about Snake Eyes Buddy. I haven't double checked if there's Snake Eyes in the lobby, but I assume there is. Yeah. So if he hits that, then he gets box cars, which is huge. Augur here is like fine, right? Because it's a 4/7. So, you know, just get a body on the board. Another Warden. There's an egg, but you just go double Warden, right? Okay, so by getting the double Warden, he is really taking advantage of... He's really taking advantage of the higher armor in tier 7. And he's setting up just for economy. He's not very strong yet because these Wardens still need to start carrying with extra gold. But again, right, because of the extra armor, he will probably stabilize in time. 2 Sour Fangs with a Felemental? That sounds good, but... Oh, Stein. Yeah, you have to go Stein, never mind. So because of it's a tier 7 lobby, you have to go Stein. It's just like legally obligated to pick Stein. The reason being is that you just get way too much value from rolling a 7-drop every time. So you just gotta do it. Okay, so he gets a little spell damage, gets the spell. Yeah, we have double Starfang, so this is where the Wardens are already starting to pay off. Because he got the Sour Fangs, he got more money, he got stronger, he was able to buy that overconfidence, which is going to give him even more money. And now every turn that he can keep these Wardens on the board, he can just get more gold off them. That was a very fast Spirit of Air there. I guess he doesn't need more money from the Syndragosa buddy. Ooh, the Pirate is free stats on the buddies. Is he going to sell this Friend of a Friend or not yet? Oh, he's gonna farm Zarjiras with this Drakari? No, he's not. Okay. I thought he was going to put Drakari on the board as well to let the Nagas progress faster. Because when you get to tier 7, this Naga actually... Sorry, normally this Naga on the board, the 5-drop, I forgot its name, it caps out at 6, but in the tier 7 lobby, it actually caps out at 7. So if he would have played Drakari, it would have gone faster. But I mean, again, right? It's maybe too long term, too slow. Because he has to start selling his Wardens now. Right now he's rolling 7-drops every time. That shop buff is fantastic here, by the way. 9. Okay, yeah, he's not gonna do it. It's gonna take too long, so I get it. The reason why I was laughing so hard is I've never seen a 9 frogs in a tier 7 lobby because tier 7 spells are broken. And if you're buying 7-drops, you're getting tier 7 spells. Now he's low rolling them a little bit right now. There's a tier 7 spell that discovers another 7-drop, which would be really good. There's a tier 7 spell called Blade of Ambition. Oh, there we go. We got Zarjira. Can he buy that? He's gonna go in. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's a little like, but he can target the Naga to make some money back. Dude, he's just getting shields. Okay, he's gonna go for that. So shields are not great here because he doesn't really want to start shielding yet. He wants more economy here. He wants, you know, he wants the spell that generates another 7-drop mainly. Oh, another Zarjira. Faceless. Sanders is in, right? If he gets... Oh, see. So if he rolls Sanders, I think when you go... Yeah, there we go. I think when you golden the 9 frogs, it resets its charges. So it's 3 left right now. And I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe that if you use Sanders, it goes back to full capacity, which means that he now gets back to 9, right? Let's see. Yeah, he has so much. So now he could faceless this 9 frogs buddy if he wants to. Now, I would never do that here. The reason why is what he is currently processing is already beyond my processing power in this position. I can't do it. It's too much. Like it's simply too difficult what he's doing right now. You might see this and say, oh, this is kind of unique. This is complicated. What Beater is doing right now is incredibly hard. It's almost impossible to describe just how difficult it is what he's doing right now, because he needs to juggle so many pieces in his head at the same time. Oh, I've got these buddies on my board that are growing with the shop, and that's my tempo. Oh, I have this 9 frogs buddy on the board that gives me unlimited value. Oh, I have a faceless. What am I going to faceless? Am I going to hold it? Oh, I'm getting a lot of shields. Oh, I have Blade of Ambition. How am I going to use the Blade of Ambitions? Oh, I have Zarjiras. I need to keep the Zarjiras because I want to use Blade of Ambition combo on Magnetics and then copy it, but I also don't need to die, and I have this 9. Like, your head just explodes, right? So the fact, like, you know, he probably has never been in this position before because, you know, who does that, right? Be like, oh, I have 9 frogs in a tier 7 lobby, and, you know, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So the fact that he's able to navigate this is already ludicrous. Like, this is... Yeah, I just want to highlight just how difficult it is what he's doing right now. So what he's doing right now that he's got sort of the, let's say the basics covered, right? The basics of I have my combo online. He is trying to generate as many Blade of Ambitions as he can and then use it on Magnetics. So I'm guessing he wants that Boom's monster. No? Okay. So, oh, he has no more Zarjira cards. Never mind, yeah. He needs more Zarjiras. He even skipped Drakaseth. That's like a lot of money, but he has no hand space. Yeah, this is a weird one. Like, just managing his board space is so, like, difficult here. But anyways, the combo that he's executing right now, for those of you who've never seen it, the combo is to get a big minion on the board. Check. We have the Sour Fang buddy. Once you have a big minion, or big enough, right, you need a starting amount, a couple hundred stats, right? A couple hundred stats is the starting amount. Once you have a couple hundred stats, you want to cast Blade of Ambition in the shop to give a unit in the shop those couple hundred stats. We'll probably see him do that with the module here because he needs a magnetic. Right, he's gonna sell one, he doesn't need both. Sell both. What? Thought he was going to yeah, see, this is where it's so hard. So I was thinking that he would Blade of Ambition that magnetic to let the Sarfang buddy grow, but he doesn't need the Sarfang buddy though, because the magnetic is always going to be the biggest one, right? Yeah, this is already where Beater is just, he's like, okay, the Sarfangs are trash, they are distraction. But who does that, right? Who sells the Sarfangs there? It's pretty difficult. So instead he copies his 9 frogs buddy, but the timing is perfect, right? He's fighting the ghost. So now that he has that magnetic, he in the shop, right? He copied that. So now his biggest unit is almost 9,000, and then he wants to roll another magnetic now, and then next turn when he has his Zarjiras, he can make another big magnetic in the shop and then target it again with Zarjira. Yeah, he has so much money that he can just attach these boomobiles for 2020. I would probably just level because I am running out of time here. Be interested to see if... Yeah, I mean, 12 gold. We're leveling, right? I know Beater is good, but he's not like spend 12 gold in 4 seconds good, right? No way. Okay, so he has a Lullabot in the shop. That's good. He found another Zarjira. That's great. The 9 Frogs buddies are done, I think. So the main purpose the 9 Frogs buddies served was to get Blade of Ambition, because that's one of the most difficult things to do when you're executing the strategy, is getting enough Blade of Ambitions. Man, we would love a Sanders here, because if we get Sanders, we can golden that other Zarjira, and we have 3 golden Zarjiras. Also, he has to be a little bit afraid of Leroy here. But he's on 31. This is still a little sketchy, yeah. This is still a little sketchy. I probably wouldn't feel comfortable just having that boom mobile right now. Oh, I did get the Sanders, sick. So now it's 3 golden Zarjiras. Because right now, 1 Leroy and a really good board, you could take 31 damage because damage cap is off. So I think he could get away only having Boomobile until the... Oh, another blade. He could get away having only Boomobile until this point. I think now it's getting a little scary because 1 Leroy and a good board means you could take 31. And that would be such a shame here. God, these are the things that I just can't do, man. Like, he just sells the golden Moira. It's correct, right? Like, he needs the gold. He doesn't need the Moira anymore. He has 3 golden Zarjiras for money. He makes 2 huge Ravagers here, so that Leroy concern is gone. It's just, yeah, the decisiveness be like, golden Moira is kind of trash. You know, and again, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's just, it's hard. It's really cool. This has been both a very impressive and a really cool game at the same time, because you just never get this, right? Like, when is the next time you're going to get 9 Frogs buddies in a tier 7 lobby? Like, I've never seen that. All right. Oh, so he's going for even bigger magnetic still. Yeah, this stats are getting out of hand. What are we at? We're at 100 and it's 200k roughly. He's adding 200k with these goldens. So he's at 400. We're not. Are we tripling the Ravager? No, we're not. Okay. Oh, we can triple boom. Yeah, does that matter? No, it doesn't matter. It's for Beatboxer, right? Oh, you looked at the cleave. You could Blade of Ambition to cleave, but yeah, it's fine. Golden Ravager, let's go. He's ending on Specialist for money. God, I love it. It's just building even bigger. Yeah, and now Specialist for money. I love it. Look at that board, bro. 140, 290. It's just, you're not playing the same game. You're just not. Okay, so what's like the final version here? He has the Zarjira, so now that he built a huge magnetic, from this point, you're... I was gonna say, from this point, you usually... This is why we saw him pause with the Pirate Cleave in the previous shop. He has Golden Touch, right? Okay, so this is even better than I thought it would be. So now that he has essentially his final setup, he has 1 more Blade of Ambition. So he can use the Blade of Ambition in the shop and now copy it. But because he had enough money to buy the whole shop, it's actually a Golden Ravager. I love how he puts the spellcraft there for correct ordering. So now he's just copying 500,000 damage cleaves, right? Or is it bigger? I think it's 500,000, right? It's either 500,000 or it's 5 million. He sells one. The Puma be out. Oh my god, bro. Taunt 1. He's like, yeah, you suck. You take the hit. You take the Leroy, bro. Oh. 7 golden Ravagers, bro. I think this might be world first, assuming we're talking about any like real MMR where you don't just have a bunch of AFKs, right? And even then, right, if you have a bunch of AFKs, making 7 golden ravagers still has to be incredibly difficult. So we may just have witnessed the world first here, guys. GG, well done, so impressive.